Can you remember anything from last week where we dealt with the different types of businesses? If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
We did sole traders, well, the different types of businesses, which is like sole traders and partnerships, and like what is a sole trader and the advantages and disadvantages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we looked at the different types of businesses. We looked at the characteristics of those businesses. We looked at the advantages and the disadvantages of those type of businesses. For example, the sole trader, there's one owner, it's easy to set up, and it's usually one of the most common businesses that exist. Advantages include decision making is easy. Um, it is easy to set up. That's one of the other things. There's not much legal activity required. Um, you're your own boss, and amongst other things. So we really looked at the types of businesses, the characteristics, and the advantages and disadvantages. So today we'll be ending off. This class is going to be a short one, with franchises, and this is the last type of business that we'll be looking at. And wait, all right. So, do you know any examples, or do you know what a franchise is, or do you know of any franchises that exist?
Um, no, I don't think so.
Okay. When you find them out what they are, you be like, oh yeah. So the first thing that we must understand is that a franchise is made up of a franchisor and a franchisee. So there are two, you can put in quotation marks, owners of this type of business. And this is an established business, often a public limited company with a well-known name and products or services. So we must remember that it usually has a well-known name and well-known products or services. It grants a license to the franchisee so that the franchisor's products and services, and they allow for the franchisee to pay for the rights to use the name, logo, and the marketing activities of this particular franchise. So basically, there is a franchise, which is a type of business. It was created by a franchisor, and the franchise, because the business is well known around the world, or the products are well known, or the services are well known, a franchisee may decide, or an entity or a person may decide, you know what, I would like to set up this business here in this country, and then it moves on to another country and another country, or many different locations, and they basically buy the rights from the franchisor to use the name, logo, and produce the products and services that this particular business has to offer. So the franchisee pays for the franchise to trade in a given area and will receive training and equipment from the franchisor. The franchisee will be expected to share the profit with the franchisor. So for example, we have KFC. You know what KFC, right? KFC, Burger King, Starbucks, and Payless. These are examples of franchises. So there's somebody set up KFC, and because the products, which would be the chicken sandwiches, the fries, the different combos, because they were well known, it was set up all like you could literally find a KFC literally almost anywhere in the world. And the owner or the person who actually set up KFC, who came up with the name KFC, who decided that we can sell chicken and chips and burgers and stuff like that. Um, that is the franchisor, but the franchisee basically buys the right to sell and produce and use the logo and the different marketing activities to to establish this business, to have this business. And it is usually in many different locations, many countries, many areas around the world. We have Burger King, we have Starbucks, and we have PLS. So these are examples of franchises. So here are some advantages. The franchisor only has to invest a limited amount of capital in each franchisee, but takes the profit from all of them. So they just have to provide enough so that the business can start up and run. They provide the necessary training, as you would have seen earlier. And from then on, it is the franchisee's responsibility to cater towards the needs of the area that they are set up in. The franchisee will work hard to make a success of the business, and in turn, the franchisee benefits from working with a proven business idea, trading under a well-known name, and receiving support and materials from the franchisor. So the franchisee does not necessarily have to invest lots of money into setting up this business. He does not have to necessarily look at new ways to market or stuff like that, because it is a proven business idea. In basically in simple terms, is that a lot of people know what your products and services, and a lot of people want your products and services. So you do not necessarily have to think of all of these things. Another advantage is that the franchisee has broader access to the international market, and greater access to technical, managerial, and financial support by the franchisor. So they basically have the support of the franchisor. It is not they're establishing a business with a proven name, proven products, proven success. So it is not a lot that they would have to do. However, there are some disadvantages. Um, the main one is that the franchisee loses control over the branding and business of the image. So they cannot do what they want. They have to do what the franchisor um, states. They can't go against the policies and strategies used by the franchisor. They have, you know, borders, as you would say, to work within. It's not that they could do their own thing. So that is a a disadvantage of um, a franchise. And then there is a reduction in profit that the franchisee earns from having to pay royalties to the franchise, and this is basically profits, and having to adhere to the regulation established by the franchisor. So you set up another KSC in your country, and you know, you hire workers, the franchisee, like another KFC in Trinidad, they hire workers, they sell the products, they promote the products. However, money has to be returned to the main KFC, which is probably somewhere in America, United States. So those are the disadvantages of franchises. So the next thing on the list today is just review the types of, well, the private public sector and the types of businesses. And this is a near-pod exercise. Testing what you remember. Well, it's not a test, it's just an exercise. Just seeing what you remember. You have to go to near-pod. Yes, I put nearpod.join and I will send the link to the activity in the full form principles of business chat. So you go on Nearpod, I think it's Nearpod join. Yeah. So type in Nearpod join and or no, just click this link here that I'm gonna send in the chat. I'm gonna just send this link in the chat and you should be able to get on full form principles of business. Just let me know when you get on. I guess I'll join too. I will join the game. And it's basically it consists of questions like who am I, true and false, and just some multiple choice questions about what we did this week and last week. Um, I'll join. Let me share about my screen. There's no. I'm just waiting for you to join, Kavita. Hmm, move this on.
Yeah, miss. It's loading, so I'm just waiting for it.
Okay, cool. Wait, actually, should I probably play this on my phone instead? Or I could switch screens. All right, so I'm gonna start the game. You have to choose a character. Wait, I have to see you choose a character. Right. So I'm gonna start. No.
Good day, Miss. Good day, COVID-19.
Hi, good evening. We're currently in the middle of a game.
Oh, okay, no, Miss. No problem, Miss. What time does this class start?
It, it starts at 4:15, 4 o'clock, 4:15.
Understood, Miss. Thank you.
When the game is finished, we will come back on.
Understood, Miss. I'll be back at 4:45.
Okay.